Hey, it's good. This was gonna be way shorter. I don't have to preface anything. I'm just gonna read. I'm wearing this Danny Trejo shirt and I'm really happy about it, and that's why I decided to do one today. So, that's gonna be my thumbnail. Chapter 2. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I thought, floating? Was that even possible? Apparently it was. Slowly, I put my hands to the ground and pushed myself up. Pause. The neighbors are like out and about right now, so if you hear things, that's why. Slowly, I put my hands to the ground and pushed myself up. Then I quickly but carefully picked up my books and walked home, hoping nobody saw what happened. Things were getting way too weird. Mom? Dad? I called when I got there. There was no answer. I started to get worried, but it disappeared when a familiar voice called from behind me. Hey there, kiddo, it called. There's only one person in the world I ever let call me kiddo. Grandpa! I yelled as I ran to give him a hug. Your parents are having some alone time together. I made them leave after I got here. Why are you here? What, you're not happy to see me? No, I am. It's just, you only come to New York. I've never been to New York. It's just, you only come to New York for the holidays. He looked at me like he was hiding something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I sold my house in Vancouver. Why is he from Canada? I don't know. Why? That's your only house. Where are you gonna live now? Who wants cookies, huh? Oh, sorry. Who wants cookies, eh? 'Cause he's from Vancouver. Grandpa, don't change the subject. I'm serious. What's going on? He sighed deeply and avoided making eye contact with me. Sweetheart, sit down. Have a cookie, relax, and prepare yourself for some bad news. Uh-oh, I thought. I did as I was told, worrying myself half to death and wondering what was coming. We sat down across from each other at the kitchen's island. I was so nervous, but at the same time wondering, hoping this was all a joke. Is everything okay, Grandpa? There was a slight pause. Sweetheart, I'm dying, he said in a low, sad tone. I have about 6 months left to live. Good Lord. James sat across from his wife, Liana, at the diner. Sweetheart, we have to tell her. She needs to know the truth. And now that this has come up, we have a reason to tell her now, James said to his wife, his small eyes shining in the light. He fidgeted uncomfortably with his tie and took his wife's hand. We can have my father tell her, Liana said to him. James looked into her eyes, remembering when he first fell in love with her. We can't rely on your dad for everything, honey. Plus, she'll hate us if we don't tell her at all. You know how Amethyst is. She'll never forgive us. He saw the sadness in her eyes. He would have given in to what she wanted if she hadn't spoken up. Okay, James, we'll tell her as soon as we get home. That's when they noticed the boy with the dark eyes. I looked up at Grandpa in awe, and then started to giggle, but he didn't join in. Which was his way of saying, this is not a joke. I immediately stopped laughing and started to tear up. How long have you known you were dying? I said slowly, my voice quivering. Oh, I don't know. How long have you known? I said a little louder as a single tear trickled down the side of my face. Everything had started to register. Around the time you were born. You're telling me that you've known for 15.5 years you were dying, and you're telling me now? Now I was yelling. How could you keep this from me and my parents? Then a little softer. How could you? I silently prayed and looked at him after I got myself together. Then we heard the door open. Hey Mom, hey Dad, what's up? Why the long faces? Amethyst, we have some, news for you. Why don't you come over here and sit down? My dad said. I got up and sat on the couch opposite my parents. What's going on? Amethyst, my dad began. There's something you need to know. He stepped forward and put 2 fingers on one of my temples. My mom did the same on the other. And then she spoke, her voice soft and comforting. A N.E.X.T is a very powerful person. One who is supposed to stop a disaster and at the same time stop another powerful person called the Onyx, in order to save the world. This power is within you, to which only you can bring out. She paused, and my father picked up where she left off. You will face something with greater power than you, not from this planet. In order to defeat it, you will have to use all of your power. But that is all we can tell you. The rest you must figure out for yourself. He stopped, and then Grandpa stepped forward, put his 2 fingers between my eyebrows, and picked up. Being N.E.X.T is not just a privilege with great power. It is a journey of self-discovery. For you have been chosen among those in your generation. All that you will do and overcome relies on every choice you make. Then together, they all said, you are the N.E.X.T. You contain great power. Along this journey, you will find yourself and save the world. Their voices stopped in a whisper. They took their fingers away, and in unison, we all passed out. Okay, that's it. It's getting juicy, and it just keeps getting juicier really fast. I'll be back another day with another chapter. Goodbye.